to Capricorns. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, Venus, Mars. All Capricorns on this planet and crosswatch. I see here, wearing red beard. My fifth cup is a Captain America. Yeah. Hit like, subscribe, and do all the things. Yeah, it's like already like cheering the crowd. Thank you for being my moderator, number one. Wearing red beard, thank you for this effort. It's nice to have a fan base. Faithful fan base. Anyway, I noticed that on the top of the deck is now a wolf that is kind of worn on the sunlight. I don't know what the meaning has, because currently sun is in Capricorn, but this wolf is a little bit worn out compared to the normal wolf. But I let it be. I forgot this deck in the sunlight. Exactly the reason why I do this reading later, because the light in the noon, it's damaging my phone, causing a possible explosion or something like a error. So I mean, it didn't, but I was a bit like no, I'm not gonna do any readings in the noon. So we are here 3 o'clock in European time, and it started to get a little bit more colder. So it's time for reading again. Everybody has been eating, hopefully, lunch. Everybody are ready to chill again. It's good to stop in the lunch hour. Like, okay, have you been eating well, wearing red beard? Have you been filling your belly? And now you're set again to notice what's happening with your Capricorn friends. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Capricorn has a birthday, indeed. Some Capricorns have birthday just now, and they are totally celebrated. So looks like it's coming in the full moon in Cancer. Throat chakra. You shouldn't be silent, child. You should be expressing yourself, communicating, finding any way expressing. It can be singing, dancing, anything to express your like what you have to say, how you have to say it. Let's hear. Okay, Varingre say lunch was good. I feel tired. Yeah, if you eat heavy, then yes, can be, happens. But it's a good moment to look my reading, like you're just chilling now. Like a winter is perfect time to be kind of resting more. And it's Saturday. It's not like I have to work heavily. Okay, we have a Tarot of Opposition here, interestingly. Bottom of the deck, actually very Taurus King. Is also Capricorn Earth King, King of Pentacle. Often when you look in the bottom of the deck, you would see the shadow. So what is it about this Money King here? Is there a Money King in your life? Or something going on about being the Money King? Anyway, we have here also Greta, like to love and married life in 2025. You wanted to ask more. Now, Greta, I think we are gonna take somebody who is Capricorn in this reading. I answered you were Gemini, but you had a Sagittarius rising. I'm now gonna answer definitely somebody who is Capricorn. I would say it would be really making sense somebody Capricorn, because Capricorn has even a birthday now. So it would be, if Capricorn get this, I feel like this is coming. So these are special full moon in Cancer. So but I hope this reading that Greta you got today, it was helping you now to see a little bit. But it was definitely one person, one reading a day, let's say. Now, there is freedom available under this lunation. The freedom that comes with honestly claiming what is it that we need and what is it that we desire. Creating sacred boundaries around those needs and desires. How we can live in a way that honors ourselves. So this is the full moon in Cancer message. This bicycle. Capricorn. Then let's see, we go again creating this. This has to be this was here. Emotional landscape of Capricorns. What's going on in the Capricorns? Universum. Try to tune into all the Capricorns I know. Capricorn. Capricorns, what's happening? Okay, this is coming like this. It's getting very crowded here in this corner. Let's put these things a bit aside. Here in the water corner, this is very like a Cancer full moon energy corner. Let's see. Now we have here enduring. Something maybe work well. Passionate. There's passionate things happening. Intelligent and sophisticated. That's in your energy. Immortal. Sounds very vampire style, the immortal. What is this vampire theme going on? Hot love. Okay. I know one Virgo who went to date with a Capricorn. Is that hot love now going on? But the sun is here also. It's hot. That's why I actually skipped this Capricorn reading from the noon. Like I wanted to make it now that it wouldn't be too hot in this room. I wouldn't have overdrive with my phone. And then we would eat everybody. Intense. So in this feeling corner, I put on purpose, we will have soon a tarot spread I created around a poem by Munshira Althoff. Remember that you are air, water, earth, and fire. And in this kind of water corner, there is usually realm of Cancer, full moon. We have here hot love and intense. So maybe there are some intense emotions rising up. Just seeing it here. But next thing we have current feelings of your person. Let's see how we put them here. Current feelings of your person. Okay, one more. Oh, I like to have this card. It's really like the mountain peak of here. We have here all this where you get this kind of hormones to be aware what's happening if you feel certain way. So endorphins comes from humor, sports, yoga, meditation. Serotonin comes from walking, healthy sleep, good food, and acknowledgement. Like somebody noticed, like, well done, Capricorn. Dopamine comes from music, learning a new thing, reading a book or hobby. It's good to point out, like, reading a book gives you dopamine. It's not just like you would say you get a dopamine hit. I've been talking about like too much like social media. Actually, reading a book gives you also oxytocin, hugs, support, showing love, and massage. Oxytocin is often like, okay, you have this close, intimate relationship, but if you don't have that, just go to have a massage and you start feeling it. Maybe sometimes you need this massage for your birthday, for example, some beautiful massage in a very zen atmosphere might be exactly this full moon in Cancer, relaxing, very beautiful, like a thing to do, to have a good massage. Anyway, what is these are current feelings of person. Anyway, the sun came back. Looks like it started shining again in here. Let's put this timer. Is the time passing here in this corner? So, current feelings of person, Capricorn collective. Fake friends are like shadows. They follow you in sun but leave you in dark. Stephen Hawking. Intelligent man, know what he's saying. Yes. Notice who don't come to the shadow with you. Perrin said, it's an omen the sun shines on you. Yeah. And then we had this next sentence, like fake friends are like shadows. They follow you in sun but love you in dark. Leave you in dark. The true friends love you in dark. That's what it is. Here we have this old car. What's going on? It's only worth it if you work for it by Nefex. Yes, I've used this song in my own post because it's a nice thing. Some songs are actually copyright free. This is one of them, but this text is: I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Did what I had to do just to feel me. And what left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has a meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Yes. Someone like a working hard person. Your person is working hard. It's not easy. We're gonna work hard, believe me. Okay, there we have a nice ski elevation to make me think about this. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very first day, next day you gave it away. This time I'm giving to someone special this song, but George Michael. I think they are really going to the ski holiday together with the groups of friends, and this is happening here. So, love is nothing without action. Trust is nothing without proof. And sorry is nothing without change. Again, Stephen Hawking is coming here. It's genius from the wheelchair. Is having a voice. Wise words. Crown chakra. I'm the truth, the light, and the way. Sounds very like a guru person with like a Jesus type. Very confident. I'm the truth, the light, and the way. Okay, somebody want to lead you? What we have here, like a butterfly collection. Another Day in Paradise by Phil Collins. Oh, think twice, cause it's another day for you. I start to get this song immediately. How did this go? Oh, think twice, cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Anyway, think about it. Paradise, just another day. Paradise, in paradise. There is like a highlighted like a tree of the Eden with apples. Like sun shining on the Eden garden. Yeah, to remind you, tomorrow I have my Paradise 2 pick-a-pile reading. Maybe there's something for you because the paradise is another day in paradise here. Wearing red said, don't take pictures when I fall over snowboarding. Yeah, George Michael, yes, was like there. This, not very bad things. Something is happening here. Another day in paradise. Enduring, passionate, intelligent, and sophisticated, immortal, hot, love, and intense. Interesting. Oh, we didn't took from this little girl feelings. Maybe we get still this innocent, a little bit feelings here. Let's have Capricorn here. To be fair, like you get it too. What we have here, OMG. There's like a heart activated. Wayne Dyer, how people treat you is their karma. How you respond is yours. We attract what energy we put out in the world. And I am just thought, and thoughts can be changed. That kind of remind me like somebody can be in their thoughts a lot and be influenced by thoughts, kind of like a brainwashed. While if we are in our heart, I think it's harder to heart wash somebody. That's like I never have used this expression before, but heart washing somebody, I think it's very hard. Your heart is in the liquids already, they're knowing the blood. Like there cannot be this kind of impulses so fast as it's like a meat. His heart is in the meat of the things. So, but thoughts, they can be like electrical impulses faster. something. Bloom is saying hi, and my kind of moderator, very Redbeard, is good that you have time to comment here. Welcome. Indeed, welcome. If you are new here in my channel, this is Shadow Sister Healing. I'm Shadow Sister. I'm offering you this kind of like a little bit going shadows style reading, but this is a full moon in Cancer now for Capricorn. So. Interestingly, it's really like an opposite Cancer full moon and Capricorn sun. It's totally opposite. But we are going here. Let me think now. Do we need a little more space here? Maybe like this. We start to look now into this poem related to this tarot spread. So we have here inside of the spread is the spirit wolf. Connect, listen, know, be still. Like remember, you're also the spirit yourself. This is the last message. Advice is gonna come from this wolf. It's a very interesting fact that this wolf, out of all the wolf, is worn by the sun. And maybe I turn this wolf around. Like I don't even mix the deck. I think we need to know what is this wolf in the end. I have no idea which card has got totally sunburned, but it fits to the mountain. It has same colors. It's almost like camouflaging into the mountain. It's interesting idea that this wolf is giving to me. So here we go. Remember, Capricorn, that you are air. Observe, breathe, focus, and decide. And what is it now? Remember that you are water. Cry, cleans, flow, let go. Remember that you are earth. Ground, give, build, heal. And remember that you are fire. Burn, tame, adapt, ignite. Very simple, but I created this spread especially for these times. Circles are always like a healing. In the shadow work too, it's like you close a circle. We are now looking this kind of remembering all the parts of yourself. So Four of Cups. Interesting. This is often can be anxiety that you're waiting answer from somewhere else. It's in a positive position, but you can get advice from the spirit even here. This is air, and air is the spirit realm. Observe, breathe, focus, decide. Maybe the breath work, something to breathe in. Even this kind of meditation thing could be a good thing for you these times. Like just having a breath work as kind of like a method of handling this full moon in Cancer. Really let yourself like relax with your thoughts and mind and be able to receive maybe some higher guidance. So it's closing the eyes, even going inwards. Really this time is going inwards. This is the message in the full moon in Cancer. And I'm gonna read this. I love this tarot opposition because the stories are really interesting advices. So maybe if you like my reading, always give likes or share or subscribe for sure. If you're new to my channel, it helps my channel to grow. This is your air. The time has come to set aside outside influences and come up with new ways to do what you hope to finish. Seek the truth, question your heart. You can listen to the voices around you, but only after you heed your own counsel. Calmly consider all possibilities and continue to enjoy the good and beautiful in the world. It's really like fill your own cup first, even is coming to me here. Like really focus energy to yourself. This is indeed your birthday. You can toast to yourself. Well done, one more year. One more year wiser. Doesn't look so merry, but this card is often having a bit kind of anxiety, or a person waiting under a tree that something is happening like this. Time to focus on your own wisdom. we all have it if we are getting silent enough to listen it. Then there can be really the noise of the world, really like distracting us. Like this, I'm just a thought, and thoughts can be changed. Like we can be really sensitive, and then what people say, this throat chakra is really, we might get into us some ideas and thoughts and propaganda or whatever. Like it hurt us. So our own voice, then it's important to keep alive. We have here 6 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful charity card, but it's in your water. Cry, cleanse, flow, let go. What is this money attachments you need to go? Be feeling safe about it. You will receive the appreciation and gratitude of those who have benefited from your generosity. Be even more righteous and work to multiply material goods in order to keep everyone in prosperity. Detach yourself from the efforts of your works by rejoicing in goodness and prosperity. Maybe it is just to allow yourself to be like emotionally happy about what you got, like a great gratitude. It's connected to this emotional like happiness of what you got, all that you got, like celebrate it, it goes just bigger. The more you are like aware of what you actually have. Like always it helps to look like who you were 5 years ago, who you are now. Notice the difference. Notice the progress. How many good friends you have. It can be maybe you had not so many friends 5 years ago. Now you have so many. Like be grateful of all kind of abundance is happening here. And this kind of ikigai wisdom, like sometimes you're focused on one thing missing from the cake. It can be this Japanese wisdom of loving, this kind of whole ikigai working for us, but it doesn't make us rotten if one apple is kind of going rotten. Like we can remove it, we can work on it. Maybe we are abundant in many levels of our life, and when one is not going, we are like taking it in like, it's not perfect, like things are not perfect. But how about celebrating what everything is fine? Maybe you need to have your finances first and then the family relationship, or relationship first, and what is the first thing you focus. Anyway, then that lot is done, then that is, you have given a lot to something or people, even like be grateful. It's kind of going to this emotional way of feeling about what you got. Then Earth, this is your main element usually in Capricorn. So this is ground, give, build, and heal. We have here 8 of Cups. Okay. This is letting go, but this is of course like in my tarot deck is a spiritual journey, because it's like emotional, going deeper. This would be optimal time to go deeper. Cancer full moon is very emotional time to address, like a heal this, or like acknowledge the need to feel things. But that's in your ground. How the spiritual journey happens in your ground. Maybe you have to be grounded. Maybe the spiritual healing can even come with this basic normal things good in your life. This is almost going like a pilgrim. We have here this landscape of a wolf. It's a nice thing to see this kind of like a journey taking place around this wolf. We have here like a kind of like a happy birthday Capricorn, and toasting on the mountaintop. That is kind of mountaintop moment. We have a birthday. Then we have this kind of money hidden in the gems, hidden in the mountain. You are kind of noticing like, wow, there's this and this and this in this mountain. Thank you, mountain, you give me so much. But then this is like almost like understanding this whole journey you have to take to climb the mountain. There's another mountain possibly even here. This whole new year might be that for you. You see this kind of journey. You are doing step by step. every big journey started just one step. This is here. There is still a lot to go. You're on your way, but suddenly the mountain is very far. Something like this. Maybe I still read this. This text can be, for some people, might actually wanna hear this. Not every tarot readers maybe read direct from the book. I feel like sometimes you need to hear from the authors. They have really thought about stuff. It can be really, you need to hear this. So this is to remember your earth in this way. Your greatness may be measured by the strength with which you know how to walk away from the accumulations of the past. Everything we have is temporary, especially material resources. So why cling to them? You need space, solitude, and freedom to make wise emotional choices. It is really like you sometimes need time to think alone. It's okay. But isolation is not the answer, of course. We have in our world of this COVID going around, we go into this kind of solution that, oh, let's isolate. You even have to isolate to heal. That's usually everybody know that connection is like better than isolation, but you can force sometimes to even be alone. So, but here it can be healing. Makes me think about the fact that my spiritual journey could have started this way. Maybe some of the Capricorns are even so young that you are on this kind of life path still, that you are not there yet. I mean, I'm already more than 40. I supposed to be a little bit more far, even at my age. I mean, of course, some Capricorn looking here might be also about 40 something, but I just can tell this story how I was getting much more spiritual. Even I think it's part of my life always been. I was a bit busy in the church when I was young, a lot, but that how I would say it started. It's like I was in Italy living, and I would every Sunday I would go to this kind of mountain hike. It was this kind of organization that first organized interesting movie evening. I'm always after interesting movies, so we were looking, for example, Holy Mountain. That is this one very crazy movie from 70s by Dojorevsky. It's really crazy movie, but anyway, Holy Mountain was there as a film. First I was going to this kind of typical, this is going very long story now, but maybe you need to hear this. So there would, this whole mountain hobby would start for me from the point that I was going to see this very alternative movies, where we would watch half of the movie, talk about the movie, and eat pasta, and then we would finish the movie. But there was all this introduction of the movie. We would talk about this Holy Mountain. We would talk about every kind of interesting era movies, also whatever we saw there. And then there was this hiking trips every Sunday. So I would leave early. I got a car lift, usually 1 hour from Rome. We would hit the mountains. It was so beautiful that 1 hour from Rome there would already be even mountains with snow. And we would go and walk, and we would go to some Etruscan sites, or like beautiful thing. And I'm getting there. There I met one guy who was studying Tai Chi, who told me, of course, when you walk along people a long time, you start talking to people. So this guy told that he has started studied to be a Tai Chi teacher, and I got intrigued by this. It was like he told about how he was very driven by the Chinese medicine, how that was really beautiful thing to this movement were connected to the medicine and healing. So I was like wanting to go then, of course, to study Tai Chi too. I didn't start to study to be a teacher, but I started to study to be like a just student. I studied like twice a week. It was very hard training, like a Tai Chi Chen style, like it was 1 hour and a half training each time, 2 times a week. I was in very good shape, I would say. I wish I would find this kind of master again. we all find some gurus and leaders. Maybe I can be your guru this moment in some point, telling you stories here if you are now listening this. But this guy brought me into it. Like, I didn't even met him anymore so much because he was in a different group than I was. But the woman who was teacher, she was somebody else. She was already 50 and she was looking like 30, and she was like, I mean, I'm now 46 and maybe I also look younger. I was amazed how she was looking like 30 and she was 50, and she was so artistic, and she was the Tai Chi master 3 times in China, and she was my teacher. And I was under her wing until I moved out of Italy. But this could be something about you needing to take these steps to go some interesting path that really leads you to the next step, and then you're like getting like all kind of healing, grounding. But me, it started by me going to these hikes, and then of course I end up then continuing still the hikes, but I was even starting the Tai Chi. So I've been doing Tai Chi since this was, when I started Tai Chi, it was 2005, imagine. And now it's 2005, so it's 20 years ago I started Tai Chi. Imagine, 20 years ago. It's a long time, but of course I don't actively now have like a guru, like this kind of like a master. I'm doing it on my own. But the mentality has stuck by me that I call myself Shadow Sister Healing, and the healing has been ever since part of my life, to look for life in a sense of how something can be healing. So maybe this is meaningful. Then we have your fire. Burn, tame, adapt, ignite. 3 of Swords. This is usually heartbreak, but this is a good. This is not the bad side of it. Let's read about this fire. You will face difficult times and painful trials that will shape you like a smith shapes a sword. Purify yourself, strengthen yourself emotionally, and be virtuous. Clear without poisonous intentions. At the end of the dark night, the light that warms the hearts of the righteous awaits you. Be worthy of it. Wow, it's really like warning you that there will be challenges, but be ready. Really, again, the same analogy I often say about the Stark from the Game of Thrones, the daughter of this king from the north. He's beheaded, and the daughter is having a sword fight training with the. We are going again to this teacher master student style. So here we had a Tai Chi teacher. Here we had, the idea comes to my mind of like a sword fighter teacher here, and it says to the girl, what we say to the dead, not today. Like, now it's not time to give up. Now it's time to fight. Now it's time to show who you are, what you are made of. When you get a struggle, you are tested in this kind of fire and pain and all. You're tested what you're made of. So that's in your fire. Ignite the fighter spirit in you. Like wherever room you're thrown, you will come out as a winner. Like, nothing can shake you. You're this kind of Zen master. Zen master. Interesting. There's a different way of meditation. Like, I have another card with this blindfolded woman and on the knee, but here you have no like a blindfolded. You are here like kind of psychic master in a room, ready. Somebody comes close, like you're opening your eyes, like I'm ready. Okay. Interesting reading. Here is also eyes closed. We have here really like a Zen master. Somebody who is very Zen. It's really like this kind of monk with a cup is like, okay, are you gonna test my boundaries. I'm ready. It's really like a high level of like a self-mastery. Kind of like understanding every step you do, you are like building that strength. So that's the grounding. Like you need to do kind of daily walks. It can be very, very beautiful thing. You have an earth element. Go to walk in the nature every day. It might be really healthy for you. So that is what you have to remember. You're a Zen master, that you can be like a Zen master. Okay, let's see the wolf. Now I'm gonna take this card. I have no idea what it is. Which card would burn in the sunlight? Then I know it later. It is epsilon modulation. 28. So let's have this card taken. Yes. Capricorn. Gather your energies and go within to renegade. Let your actions match your inner rhythms rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with external cues. Commit to your own natural timing and pace. As you ground and connect to your center, you will realize your spiritual power to be at cause in any situation of concern. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming. Embrace the spiritual beauty within. Reaching inspired spiritual heights requires commitment to developing powerful, deep roots. A mature creative offering takes longer to produce than that which is ephemeral and swiftly supplanted by whatever is next. To embrace the patience required for such building, surrender the need for immediate gratification. We must become so confident in the authenticity and value of our process that we are not in need of external evidence to bolster our courage. We can enjoy validation along the way, but must not turn away if it's absent for time, especially if those around us appear to be moving faster. With just such confidence and courage, we will be able to deepen and slow our breath and our restless nature and allow for the inner workings of our souls to manifest beautiful healing magic. This oracle asks you to ground yourself, believe in your potential, commit to your path, and be patient so great things can happen for you. Wow, very much this Zen master thing is here. The process you need to commit. Kind of I often say about consistent, committed, imperfect action leads you in the destiny. So, what was this was the bicycle here. There is freedom available under this lunation. Freedom, honestly claiming what we need, that we desire. Okay, that is your reading, Capricorn and Capricorn Collective. But there is some hot, intense love here also. I don't know how was the date of one Capricorn going with Virgo, but I heard from somewhere like Capricorn and Virgo relationship can be very good. It's a good match. So maybe it went all well. So I start to clean this table. Now I would be wanting somebody, a real Capricorn, possible because it's your birthday season, to ask a question. So let's see, is there some Capricorn? If not, I need to time also the Aquarius and Pisces reading still. So of course, those signs are grateful that I can start earlier. If nobody asks anything, we can move to next soon. I need to take break from my voice because I have a little bit I need to drink another tea. And I got my child in my house, so I don't want to be absent too long. So nobody's asking anything. I think thank everybody being here again. Wearing Red Bird is here, like very much showing support. Thank you for being here. It's nice to have somebody who's excited to hear what's coming up. And what else? Yeah, if you wanna come to interesting reading, I think the Paradise chapter number 2 tomorrow, 6 o'clock Sunday, the pick-up reading, following the Divine Comedy. If somebody's new here, I have been reading this Divine Comedy, Inferno, Purgatory, Paradise book since last year, 2023, 10th of December I started, and we are already in the Paradise and the second chapter, so this is happening. I'm making short version of this, very Italian style as well. I mentioned the Italian story here, but this is a perfect kind of way to do shadow work, like slowly, like you go through this kind of story, you're committed to listen the next chapter and going forward. Of course, now we are already in the Paradise. We have been purging the sins. We have been Inferno, seeing all the shenanigans going on, then Purgatory, purging the sins. Now Paradise, interestingly, this next Paradise chapter is about the moon. Dante and Beatrice are going to the moon. There is really this kind of planetary spheres in its Paradise. So what's happening, we will find out tomorrow. So welcome to see this reading live. It's a pick-up reading. You can already pre-see the crystals. I have put them in the there is, which one was it? The first one, was it the root chakra, heart chakra, and throat chakra, something like this, or the bias. Anyway, thank you for watching. I soon will decide when I come back for the Aquarius and Pisces, but thank you for this. Bye.